Up YouTube? This is Wayne again at Hack Reactor. It is day 5. No, week 5.
Week 5,
Day
day
1.
1.
Exactly.
See, the time just flies out here.
Here I am. So, you guys know that Hack Reactor has a lot of folks at once. I'm in cohort 45, but there's also another cohort that started at the same time.
44.
Whoa. Hold
Best
your
floor,
horses.
6th floor.
Hold your horses. But this is Julius from downstairs.
What's up, YouTube?
In cohort 44.
The best cohort at Hack
You can
Reactor.
see the light is a little different. It smells funny down here.
Chill.
So, Julius, how is Hack Reactor going for you?
Man, it's been a great experience so far. Like, we're on week 5.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird feeling, though, because it feels like we've been here for a long time, but at the same point, it also feels like we've only been here for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Then it's week 5.
Exactly.
Just out of nowhere.
Exactly. Time flies, and now we're at week 5. You know.
They say like one day here is the equivalent of a week in the real world.
Exactly.
I definitely see that.
So, what'd you learn in this one day week?
In this day 1, there was actually a whole week. What did I learn? So we learned so much. It's kind of hard to process and think about it.
So today was a tough day. There was a bunch of different models and databases that were integrated into a kind of app flow today. A lot of what we learned last week was all kind of combined into one, and it was tough. Yeah, I'm definitely still getting my head around some of the stuff. Exactly, there's a lot to take in.
We're working on like authentication.
Yep.
With Express. So it's been a lot to take in, but we're getting there slowly. This is day 1 of the sprint. We still have tomorrow, and progress is good right now.
Yeah. So what's been your favorite part of Hack Reactor, if you had one?
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of favorite parts. The people here are great. Also, I can accomplish so much more here than I can on my own because like, when I try to study at home, 11 hours at home is completely different than 11 hours at Hack Reactor. It's like can't even compare the two.
And to be honest, I mean it's 9:30, and I'm not even really tired.
I'm not either.
I know I've said this like 20 times. You guys are probably tired of hearing it, but it is July 4th. Yeah, it's the nation's holiday.
Oh, it's July 4th?
Yeah, happy birthday, America. And we had a potluck today, but we kept on coding. Oh wait.
There was a potluck today?
I mean, no, there's no potluck.
Wait, I didn't hear about that.
This was maybe an 8th floor only thing.
No invite?
Sorry, Julius.
No invite?
Sorry, Julius.
See? You see how the 8th floor does us? Didn't even get to partake in the potluck.
We're the cooler floor. That's just how things shake out. It's how things shake out.
If you say.
If I say.
If you say.
So where are you coming from, Julius?
I'm coming from Virginia, but prior to moving here, I was living in LA for 3 years.
Very cool.
And my background was like in technology consulting, but I wanted to be more on the technical side, so that's kind of like what brought me to Hack Reactor.
Nice.
Just kind of like expand those skills and get into the software engineering industry. Yeah.
So if you have any tips for people who want to get into software engineering, like what would you say? Someone who sees Hack Reactor on the horizon, doesn't know if they want to do it, or doesn't know how to get started studying. What did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
So it was a journey just getting here. I had went through the process, I think 2 or 3 times. So my advice would be to just study the basics very well and get a solid foundation of JavaScript as a whole. You don't really need to dive into the frameworks before you get here, but if you had a chance to, I don't see how it would hurt. But definitely get a solid understanding of the basic concepts, and they actually outline it pretty well on the website.
Yeah.
About all the things they want you to know coming in.
Yeah. So definitely just take a look at the website. I'd say code every day.
That too. Yes, because the whole process of like developing that logic and that kind of intuition of seeing a problem and being able to break it down into smaller problems, like that takes time.
Exactly.
So it'd be good if you could start working on that before you even get here.
And maybe even like code from a blank slate and get into some tricky issues that you have to debug. Kind of deep debugging is a very good skill because you're not going to have everything handed to you like you would in a tutorial. So definitely like code every day. Code intensely and deeply when you do code. Yeah.
Oh, and also get a whiteboard. Don't just think about it. Draw it out. Map out every single problem before you do it. and that'll just get you in a good routine for like when you're out here and you're trying to map out the problem before you jump into it. Like if you're trying to debug, you might notice it while you're drawing it out before you even write a line of code. So,
Yeah, yeah, whiteboarding, and so I would say the biggest benefit of Hack Reactor isn't even like the code we or the frameworks that we're learning. It's the ability to learn how to problem solve. And
definitely.
I think when you're at home, when you're coding alone, you're going through tutorials, you have this sense that, oh yeah, I'm really on top of things. Everything in my brain makes sense. But one thing that we do here is we pair program every day, and having to communicate your ideas to someone else really puts you to the test of whether or not you really understand something. And I think if you don't have someone to pair with, whiteboarding is a great kind of mini step
Yeah.
to getting the ideas out of your brain, getting them out into the world, so that you can really take a look at them critically and see, hey, is this logic making sense or not? Yeah, so I think that's a great advice. Whiteboard, whiteboard. So yeah, we're going on 6 minutes. This is a pretty long one for me. I don't know. I usually do short, kind of in and out.
Man.
But hey, I had to travel down to the 6th floor, see what they're up
Best
to.
floor
Oh,
in the
okay,
building.
okay. Who had a barbecue? 8th floor.
Everybody outside.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in, YouTube. Good luck in your coding travels. Anything else?
YouTube, it's been real. You know, I've enjoyed these 6 minutes. Happy 4th of July to everybody.
Happy 4th of July. All right, peace.